Alright, hold on guys, I want to ensure that we have everything all set. So some of you are expecting an instantaneous gameplay, some of you actually read the title. So, this over real quick. Let's set this right here. Okay, make sure this is all set. Turn my other laptop over this way, there we go, perfect. Now, cool, coolly honest. Anyway, welcome in folks, hello everyone. I know I'm starting extremely late on today's streaming basis. Just had a lot that I had to prep today because one, we are on the first day of the week of the 7-day countdown. We were on the first day of the 1 week away countdown to Retroween, which means 7-day countdown to Retroween. 2, there's a lot I had to do. 3, I got the package I needed, and then I had to prep a gameplay especially for that. And lastly, regarding Resident Evil 4 on Steam, just like running like glitch by glitch frame rate problems, I thought, I can probably get a Ps2 version running like cinchly, in a cinch. And I only had this thought of process after I got the first game we're about to play today, which is Turok Evolution, working smoothly, and I got the epiphany of how to run everything. So I said, you know what, why not kill two birds with one stone? You know what I mean? Say bird like we're killing those crows in Resident Evil 4, and then I say stone like son of stone. Kind of a funny basis if you have to ask me. Anyway, as you know, we are playing Turok Evolution PS2 live gameplay, and we are doing an eBay unboxing, so I figured let's unbox this real quick. It's fine. That's just the air conditioner. Where did I put my cutting tool? I had something I normally use to open these. Damn, let me... Son of a bitch. Did I put that around here? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Shit. I thought I put it in my little drawer here, but hold on. Let's open the box. Let's open this thing. We have a package that we need to open. I'm sure some of you already know what it is, given the game we're about to play. So, luckily, they put like cardboard in this, so it covers so it protects the item inside. Which I think I have to give props to the people that ship these, that sell these on eBay. I give them credit because them putting it in cardboard protects it from getting cut up when someone tries to open it, because no one likes opening an item and it getting ruined because of the process of trying to open the plastic. So, let's open this up. I like you, bastard. Alright, hold on. Let's get this open. There we go. Jeez. And they say fragile. Ooh, it's with. Wow, they really outdid themselves with this. Holy crap. Well, at least this time they didn't use an absurd amount of tape, of packing tape and shit. That's the blessing part of the video. But at the same time, holy shit. So, okay. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. There we go. Jesus. Be careful not to bend it, because it tells you not to bend it. So, God damn it. Okay. Sorry guys, it's taking me a minute. There's like corners. There we go. Finally. Ooh, there's a little sheet. There's a little something here. Oh, it's like a receipt or something. What is this? Hold on. Oh, that's just the shipping receipt. Not important. Not important. Not important. I don't want to read the shipping receipt out because it means there's the real person's name on it. And I don't like doxing people regardless. So I'm just gonna throw that receipt on the floor. So, all right. Now let's take a moment. Ooh, the tape on the box itself is easier to open than I'm on. Easy does. Wow, this Surprisingly, the tape itself on the box is a lot easier to unravel its mysteries, you know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Come on. Come on. Using my weird cutting tool to open this. Sorry, it's taking me a minute, guys. I've been live 7 minutes and it's taken me probably a part of that to open this. So, plus the intros. Alright. Yep. Bastards. Yeah, I stand corrected. They still used an absurd amount of tape on this. It's like, dude. Yeah, get off. Eesh. Come on. Jesus. Ugh. How much tape does one person need on this? Jesus. You can tell this was packed by the damn mail place itself, because it's got their logo and everything on. So. Jesus. Oh. What? What's it? Oh, I flung it. Damn, Jesus. Alright. Hey, here we go, guys. Here it is. Here it is. I may have flung it for a moment there, but I have done it. I have purchased issue number 1 of, you guessed it, the Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter original comic. So, ooh. Shiny. It's very shiny. I didn't realize how shiny the cover was going to be. That's nice. Wow. That's kind of cool. Wow, the cover like shines. What is this? Dude, is it just me? Is the cover really, really shiny? Hold on. I know we don't want to pull out of the plastic, but now I'm curious. You know what? I'll look into it later. But there it is, guys. Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. The original first issue, so nice. Let me set that down right there. I have the 3rd issue somewhere around there that I ordered last time, and I believe I ordered the 3rd issue the last time when we tried to play Turok Evolution the first time. So this is kind of a throwback, even though it's not Thursday. So, without further ado, let's get into our little gameplay of Turok Evolution. This is gonna be fun. I have 0 regrets about this, and at the end of our little gameplay, guys, and don't get me wrong, we are going to play this game and continue to play it until we beat it. So, and after this gameplay of tonight, we're not gonna. Well, hold on. After we are done completing whatever we need to complete in Turok Evolution for the gameplay basis, at the ending of the stream itself, we're gonna, before we end, I'm going to show you a little snippets, sneak peek of what our RE4 gameplay of Ps2 will look like, and I may or may not release like a compared a before and after of RE4, comparing my gameplay, my 2 versions of the gameplay, which is like, you know, the game on the version of his Steam, how it goes on my channel for graphical quality versus like PS2. But that's gonna be like, so. Alright, so without further ado, guys, let's get into some of this gameplay of Turok Evolution. Just please stand by.
Neon lights are flashing bright, a time machine in overdrive. Step inside, the past is alive. Retro waves will hypnotize. Synth keys hum a ghostly tune, pixel dreams beneath the moon. Silver screens and static bloom, where the future met its doom. Entering the retromatic universe, Moonlight sneaks through the blinds so sly. Coffee whispers, come on, give me a try. Shadows dance on the wall, spinning tales. A new day hums like an old vinyl trail. Oh.
Alright, welcome in, guys. I always try to do that one little intro snippet, so... Alright, hold on. I need to actually lower my, shit, hello. I'm putting my, my webcam screening here back to where it needs to be, so... Alright. So, as you all know, we have my issue 1 of the Turok Dinosaur Hunter comic. I feel like I've achieved something big here. It's nice that I actually have a copy, so, of the first issues. Alright, first let me lock and load my rapid pistol. Oh, forgot. And I'll just say, because we did in the first couple gameplays of the first Turok N64 game, so I'll do the bit for you guys. And his name is Ps2. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun. So, alright, without further ado, let's get into this gameplay. I have made it so I can actually use my mouse to, and all those similar controls, you know, to play the Turok Evolution game. And it was all thanks to the idealism of the emulator itself. So, and again, that's why it took me all day today, guys, to get this running. So I apologize for the delay and stuff. So, and of course, after we play, you know, Turok Evolution and Sneak Peek RE4, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to probably go play some Adventure Time, just for all sake, or I may consider myself playing more Legend of Zelda tonight. So we'll see. We'll see what brings us. All right. So sit tight, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and then I may also tomorrow showcase what is supposed to be the fourth Turok game of the N64 saga, called Turok Rage Wars, that I didn't even know nothing about. So, until of course later on. So let's get into it. Alright, so we need to be honest, I think something like this should, well, unfortunately, with regarding this being PS2 in there, I think desktop screen capture is a better option. It depends. So let me just take in the initiative and lower my camera a little bit further down, and then maybe we won't have as much trouble here. So let me just take the initiative and quickly let's load up the emulator itself. I think we're gonna load up. Hold on, I also need to ensure that we have the right controller settings, because I'm not taking any heat from anything. So it looks like this is, yep, this is looking like the Turok settings. I just want to ensure that this is the Turok settings that we had. Alright, this is the Turok settings we need, so let's open it up. Oh Jesus, sweet Jesus. Hold on, what the hell in Hell's Kitchen? Hold on, what in Hell's Kitchen? Jesus. Okay, there we go. That's better. I was about to say, that was weird. I was wondering what the hell that was. It just, poof, went to red screen. No context. Alright. Alright. Okay. Panicking over, crisis averted. Alright. I wonder, is it gonna pop up on screen here the same way I did before? Ooh, it doesn't pop up on screen the same way I saw it, so. Interesting. What did I have this listed? Is X? Yep, X is E. Okay, want to ensure that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think. Okay. Now watch this intro, guys. It's awesome. I'm gonna watch the intro because I want to ensure that we have a properly run game there. So. Damn. Bro got tomahawked. Bro got abandoned by a tomahawk, you know? Alright, well, game looks to be running pretty well, so I have zero complaints. So, nicely done. Looks to be running smooth on screen, too. How's the audio treating you guys? Everything good? Alright, well, regardless. Alright. There we go. Perfect. We are going to hit new game because, for whatever reason, we are going to hit. We are going to overwrite this because I want. Yep. Alright. Do not remove. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Now this is going to be a long intro, so prepare for a boring monologue. Y'all are gonna want to watch this, even though it's like even though the intro credits are like increasingly and exhaustingly long. I assure you, you will thank me later. So, it's 8:22. I might as well just shut off the damn air conditioner over there because wait, what's the temperature outside? 66 degrees outside. It's not overheated, so the weather outside is not overheated. I got the fan overheated on, so I'm just gonna shut off that stupid noise. But I'm going to set it. Set the air conditioner to fan mode, and I'm going to set this fan to full. Right? I'm setting the ceiling fan to full. Turning off my air conditioner. And yeah, we're going to manual. We're going to manual air conditioning, which is just fan, fan, and fan. So, let me take off my hat here. This is where pull my hair back here. All my buns. Nice. Game looks to be running pretty well. So. Wow. Ooh, I went to that part of the map when I was playing in the original Turok on the part where you have to fight the hunter guy in the big tower. You have to hop across the platforms. Wow, what an Easter egg. Alright. This is such a good franchise, and I'm glad I could be the one to show you guys on this channel. Awesome. Alright. Looks like the game is looking pretty good. Talk about slow mo. Can we possibly fix this? Ooh. Hold on. Oh, very, very delayed. Hold on. I might be able to fix that delay. Hold on. It's very delayed. Why is that? Hold on. Graphics. Hold on. Render is software. Alright, well, that doesn't help our situation, does it? Excuse me. Goddamn. Wasn't there something in regard to frame rate? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Start full screen. Double click. Alright. Off. Turn that off. So, show PS. Let's see. Where was the frame rate one? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Has to be a 30 FPS. Alright, try that. Yeah, 30 FPS. Because that's what I think is more or less recommended. Alright. Cool. Alright, now we're talking. Now sit back. Alright, is that better? Kind of. Not really. Hey! Okay. Let's see. Settings. This was running perfectly. Hold on. Alright. So what if we fine-tune this a little bit, you know? Alright, so we need to fine-tune this a little bit. So, 120. 120% maybe? Maybe? Let's try this. Alright, how's this? Very, very terrifying. Hold on. Switch to hardware render. I'm not even sure if that's a good... Oh, yeah, no. Switch back to software render. That was, I guess, the reasoning why I put the software. So, hold on. Let's go to settings. Sorry, guys. This is part of the game situation. Use save date. Structure. Show save state select UI when switching slots instead of showing notification bubble. Inhabit screensaver. ISK. Use legacy Nintendo layout in big picture mode. Alright, you know what? Disable that, please. I think that was what we had in the beginning. ODSD scale determines how large the on-screen messages and monitor are. Alright, hold on. Whoa, hold on. That's ODSD scale. Let me look at that. Wait, where was the speed that we had at? Hold on. Wasn't there something that showed like speed? Show speed. Wasn't there a setting for speed or something on here? Gosh. And that's just the BIOS. Fast boot. Alright, motion speed. This is the emulation setting. I think this is where we need to go. Alright, mark some frame latency. Vertical sync. That's what we need to turn on. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we need to turn on. Yeah, I was wondering if the vertical sync would help us in this case now. Maximum frame latency. 2 frames, 1 frame Okay, is that better? Okay, let's just leave it at 2 frames at first and see what happens. Alright, sync to host refresh rate. Speeds up animation so that guest refresh rate matches the host. What does that mean? Let me try it. Let's see. Okay, back. Alright, is that better? Kind of, but not exactly. Wait, detection is not enabled. Okay, hold on. Settings. So we need to wait, what? Hold on. Wait just damned minute. Rate. Oh yeah, hold on. How's that? Wait to loop detection not enabled. Alright, so we need to find that loop detection. So let's see if we can find that. Game properties. So let's see if we can find that So loop detection. Where can we find loop detection? Activating gamepad and cause unpredictable. No. Alright, hold on. Game properties. Damn it, this is horrible. Alright, hold on. Cycle rate. Okay, no. Okay. Enable MTVU multi-threaded V1. Generally speed up this on CPUs with 4 or more cores. Safe for most games, but a few are incompatible and may hang. This is horrible. So, sorry guys, this is all part of getting the first game to work. Let's go to here, aspect ratio. Alright. This is auto, but it's right there. Alright. FMB aspect ratio override, blah blah blah. Interlacing automatic. Screen resolution, that's a screenshot. Vertical stretch, it's fine. Screenshot quality, Crops the image while respecting aspect ratio. Oh. Never mind, back. Hey. So that just crops the image. So. Enables loading no interlacing patches from. Alright. Let's turn that off. Screen offsets. Enables offsets which position the screen as game requests. Show overscan enables the option to show overscan error on games which draw more than the save button. No. Anti-blur enables eternal anti-blur hacks, less accurate to Ps2 rendering, but will make a lot of games look less blurry. Renders software rendering threads. Alright. Wait, what? Oh. Then that maybe 6? 5. Okay. Let's try this. Ooh, does that help a little bit? Ooh. Hold on. So how do I... Hold on, this is ridiculous, dude. So how do I, toggle frame limit. Huh? This is weird. This is odd. This is very odd. So, hold on. And guys, like I said, it's gonna be this difficult in the beginning, so it's okay. It's gonna start to be difficult in the beginning, so It'll start to show some sign of difficulty, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure this works. Okay, Jesus Christ. Let's re-enable that. Let's re-enable that. So, alright. Sub okay, cancel. I set to automatic. Alright. Okay, anything else? OSD said, turns on lights on screen messages online, blah blah blah. Show up, yes. Shows how. This is a lot of work. Show settings. Shows the kind of. No. Displays warnings and settings are enabled, which may break games. Okay, so hold on. What's the problem? What is the problem, everybody? So we need to hey, I need to figure out what's going on here. So what the hell is the problem then? I don't get it. So, alright. Huh. So what exactly is the problem? Alright, so hold on. So if that's not gonna work, then what do we do in this case now? Do we go back to just regular FPS? I'm thinking maybe. Let's try the 60 FPS again. 60. Wait. Huh. So. Okay, so just. Alright, so let's try that. Alright, let's try that. It's not showing much of an effort. So. It's a lot of work, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it to run properly. It's just a lot of work, you know. There's a lot of work when trying to get a PS2 game to run smoothly, especially this one. Alright. What? Where's this? Might be where the loop thing is that they're talking about. RE4 compiler. Wait, there's the spin detection. That's one of them we need. There's the loop detection. Finally, something that works. Alright, so I think we're good. Those were the two things that were on there that needed to be fixed. So, back. Alright, did that fix it? Maybe. Hold on, hold on, let's, can we, Is anyone gonna reset this? Close game. Reset system. Let's reset real quick. See if that fixes it. Fast mem not enabled. This will reduce performance. Alright, so that was the last thing we needed to open up. So fast mem. Alright, so the last thing was to enable fast mem. So alright, there was that. What was it? There was something in regard to EE, so fast memory access. Alright. There you go. That was the last one that we need to worry about. So cycle rate skip is not at default, may crash, make games too slow. Cycle rate is not at default. Okay. So let's go to cycle rate. settings. So where would the cycle rate be again? Wave cycle rate's right here. Yep. Let's put this to default. Alright, let's do that. Now let's try this again. Close game and let's hit reset system. Okay, looks like the game's actually running a little bit smoother now. Wow, ooh! That's very responsive. I like that. Alright, sorry guys, it took me minutes to make sure this would work. Alright, let's do a take two. It looks like the game's very responsive now. Oh, now it's really looking at it. Ooh, very responsive now. Cool beans, cool beans. Awesome. It's looking real good now. Now, what is it looking like on camera? It looks actually really good. So let's run it back a little bit. Let's try this again. We're gonna watch the intro again. And I hate to be such a party pooper regarding being boring, but we are gonna end up watching the intro again because this will determine. Oh wait, this will actually let us know that the game is gonna work on its own now. Alright. Ooh, it's looking really good. You know what? We're just gonna skip that. We don't need to watch the intro. I think the main deal is getting to the gameplay itself. Ooh. Game is still a bit slow, so skip that, please. I wonder what's causing it to be so laggy. Like, what's going on here? Hold on. Could it be the VSync itself? Hold on. Well, at least we got one part of it working, so. Alright, let's see what we did wrong. Alright, it could be the sake of VSync, maybe? We should probably turn off VSync in this. Yeah, turn off VSync. What else did we end up, like, doing some stupid shit, though? Use host VSync timing. Disables PS6 turbo. Jesus. Oh. On. Oh, it's already been turned off, so we're fine. Alright. Now let's go to see what else we had set that was not supposed to set. Need to set that to auto. What else? Anything that should be set to default as is. So screenshot. Okay. Anything else we messed around with and shouldn't have? Anything else? Anti-blur. Turn that off. Now software rendering threads. Turn that back down to 2. Turn that back down to 2, please. Okay. Auto flush. Force a permitted flush when a frame buffer is also an input texture. Auto flush. That says force. And whenever something says force, it usually means cataclysm. So I'm going to turn that off for better reasoning. So. At least for now. So. Alright. Anything else I should be very concerned with? So. TV shaders. Applies a shader which replicates the visual effects of different sides of a TV set. Ooh. Wow, that's cool. Wait. Nah, I'll do it later. Huh? No, okay. Alright, where did we see this? Scroll down to where that TV set setting was. Alright. Did they have something in regard to a TV set? Alright, hold on. Something in regard to a TV set. Alright. Where is that? Auto flash, software running threads. We're set to 2. Alright. Where did I see that damn shade boost? TV share. Let's see what we got. Skyline filter, diagonal filter, lot CRT. Let's just go to lot CRT, please. Let's see what happens. Is that gonna work? May work. Ooh, it looks very CRT like, but I don't like that. Okay. Should have labeled this properly. Fast memory access. Alright. Wait. Division rounding mode determines how the results of floating point division is rounded. Some games need specific settings. Oh, this is not what I had. It's the console log timestamps. Writes timestamps along. Sorry, log messages. Turn that off. Anything that is extra file logging, writes log messages and mirror text. Turn off. Actually, put that on. It's probably not a good idea to turn that off. Alright, show advanced settings. Turn that off. On. Now, okay, so just we're gonna turn that off. Alright, hold on. Alright. Enable achievements. When enabled and logged in, Ps2 will scan for achievements on startup. I like achievements, so I'll enable it. I'm pretty sure it's in the graphical settings. Alright, okay. Okay. Linear, okay, the upscale we need to keep it smooth. Because I think that's what original was at. So, screen offsets. I don't think we had that on, so turn that off. I'm pretty sure we turned that off. Or had it off when I first came in here, so. Anything else I should be concerned with? Auto flush support, turn that on. MIP mapping, I think that's part of our little mousepad bit. Contrast and adaptive sharpening, it's set to default, so let's just keep that. TV shaders, none, keep that as default. Alright, okay, everything looks, alright, let's try this. Enable SDL input source. The SDL input source supports most controllers. Wait, what? But we aren't even using a controller, we're using this, so off. So we're using just the keyboard in general, so enable disable player LD DualSense on DualSense controllers. Turn that off. We aren't even using that, so we aren't even using a controller, so we're just using basically our keyboard and mouse. Now I gotta figure out why the hell this game is wanting to do this. Wait, I got an idea. It's probably better off this way. So, alright, so we're gonna try a different a different route. So if that's not going to work via there, maybe we should just try game capture instead. And maybe, just maybe, we should probably consider turning off the day and full screen. So, because I've noticed that a lot of times when I have full screen on, it normally does that. So, all right. So where's the full screen? Huh? Start full screen. Turn that off. Nice. Back. All right. Now, ooh. Now, how do we disable full screen to begin with? Let's go to, we're going to close, and then we're going to have reset system. Now it's, maybe, just maybe we can undo this, huh? And we like, like settings. Where's the screenplay at? Alright, it's probably in graphics to where we turn off the full screen. Alright, hold on. Hold your horses. How do we turn off full screen? Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is probably where we turn off full screen. No. Jesus Christ. So where do we turn off the full screen? Because I want to know. Alright, back. Game properties. Jesus. I'd like to turn off the full screen if possible. Hold on. Let's exit while saving. Maybe I can actually turn off full screen from the settings itself. View, status, blah 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 blue. Okay, hold on. Settings, interface, game itself, graphics, emulation. So we're on. Oh, this will just take us there in general. All right. So we are going to turn on vertical sync because that's necessary. All right, display. Where does it show full screen? There's something here that tells me there's full screen on here. Auto flush, mapping. Somewhere it shows a full screen setting. Show indicators. Turn that off because I believe that we do not have that on. Recording. Where exactly is the full screen setting here? Interface, blah 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 blue. Alright, enable automatic update check. Alright, turn that off because I'm just checking for update. Hey, Crypto, what's going on, man? Coffee, great idea. You're right, that is a great idea. I may make myself a cup right now. Game list, BIOS, graphics. Where the hell is our display? That probably is in emulation settings. Why is it? Set that back to 60 FPS. Set that back to 60 FPS. Damn, so what did I do wrong here? Second skipping, blah blah blah. So, sync to host refresh rate. Use host. Okay, when synchronizing with the host refresh rate, the option disables Ps2 frame timing and uses the host instead. Can result in smoother frame pacing, but at a cost of increased input latency. Enable this option to manage pieces. Turn that off. Alright, so let's go to graphics again. This is a lot of work, guys. I don't think you understand how much work this is. Just to get something like this to run. Capture audio. Okay, capture video. Oh, this is in recording, so. This is where ODSD comes in. Show indicators. Shows a. Post processing. Sharpness is at 50%. TV shader. That's nothing useful. Rendering. Auto flush. Turn that off. What else we got? Borderless full screen. Okay, that's where we need to go. We need to put that as window. Can I'd like to turn that off. Say with it. Any way to like just go into windowed mode, perhaps? Because no offense, I'd like to get off of here. This is weird. Hold on, just a goddamn minute. These options determine the computer. Mouse over an opinion, and then about the shift wheel to scroll the panel. Jesus Christ! I like. I'm not even sure how to do this. So, okay, close. Let's run the game again, see if that fixes it. Alright, we are going to do this. Let's scrap it. And I am going to take the moment to do this. There we go. Now, hopefully for my own sake, that this runs it a lot easier, so. Because I'm getting really sick and tired of having to run this as quick as possible as I can. So. I've noticed several times that the game runs extremely slow. And I'm trying to figure out as to why it's running extremely slow. So let me escape real quick. We're going to turn off background because maybe that happens to be a reason. So, alright. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. Resume game. Alright. Now, whether this does it better or not, I don't know. But, alright. Now, hold on. There's a debug situation here. Enable log timestamps. Console console logging. Turn off those timestamps, please. Switch render, open debugger. We're just gonna keep that render off. Alright, now tools, open data, blah blah blah. Enable file logging, show advanced settings. Okay, view, status bar, game list, full screen, window size. Window size, huh? Okay, zoom out, zoom in. Settings. Settings are as they should be. System. System settings. Everything looks fine. So. Resume game. So. Let's see if we can get this game going as it should. Ooh, that's perfect. Now it's really running good. A little bit of a delay, so. Alright, skippers. Alright. Let's hope this makes it a little better because I'm getting really sick and tired of this. FPS off what? Could that be our main problem? Is the. Hold on. Scrappers. Settings. What is that down below here? What is this? Hold on. I think I just found our problem. So what is this? Alright, you know what? Okay, you know what? Just resume. Is it resume game, please? Alright. Okay. I'm not even sure if we did anything wrong here, so. Okay, the game looks to be running just a tad bit better. But while we're at, let's go into the in-game options itself, so. Maybe if I go to the in-game options. Game options? Maybe putting on the game options itself will help. Nope. Alright. Sound options. Let's go to that because sometimes lowering the sound quality actually helps. Lowering this helps a little bit too sometimes. So. Mm. 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 Hmm. Hopefully this will make it run a little better. I always have the audacity to see that this has to be a windowed screen. So, how's it running on stream now? Alright. Now one can hope this will run publicly. Alright, let's just skip the intro real quick, and I'm hoping this will run as I want it to. Because this is quite an important honor. This is a really big honor to play this game. It's such a great franchise, and it's really underrated. I wish people would learn, of this game's lineage. So, hold on. It's very slow. So hold on. Debug. Switch render. Maybe Vulkan. Is Vulkan a better renderer in this case? Maybe. Alright. Texture preloading will not. Okay, so. Hold on. So, software then? Is software the only thing we can use in this case now? Alright, so. Huh. Gee. Hold on. Let's go to our settings. I'm pretty sure the speed of the game's workables is actually important too. Okay, so. Set to full. Yep. Full 400, please. That's a backpack. Is that any better? Looks very render. The speed looks horrible. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Fast forward speed. Alright. Huh. Alright. So, what exactly is the problem here? So, how would I even begin here? So what if we did this, and then what if we did this? Say we disable the fast forwarding bit. How do we disable fast forwarding? Any way to disable fast forwarding? Now hold on. What if we set it to 30 FPS? And then 30 FPS. 30 FPS. Alright, back. Is that any better? Yeah, definitely not any better. So, alright. Yeah, trying to get this game to run. It's very, very glitchy still. Hold on. Jesus. Trying to get this game to run is like sticking a needle in my back. Alright, 60 FPS. And there you go. Now, how's that? Any better? It's very out there for glitchiness, and I don't like that. So, wait. What if I minimize this? Is it still gonna run this? Maybe just closing the The OBS helps a little bit. It does actually help it run a little better, so. The game actually runs a little bit smoother when I close the OBS itself. So I think closing the OBS actually helped a little bit. So let's walk forward. Yeah, it's actually running a little better now. So hold on. Settings. The speed. What do we have the speed to? 60 FPS. Alright. Perfect. Okay, normal speed. Let's hit 120. Back. Yep. Alright. That looks a little bit. Oh, I get it now. Okay. So setting the speed and turning the dial up a little bit actually really does it. So nice. Looks a little better by upping the FPS. So nice. So with that being the case, let's do something. I got an idea. So where did we have that VSync option? So advanced settings. Cool. Where's that VSync option? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, where did I put that damn it? Oh, I think it's on the. It's in the beginning, isn't it? Oh. It's probably in the graphics. Yep, pretty sure it's here. Texture preloading, automatic. Z standard, GS dump compression. What is that? Ooh, uncompressed. Does that help? Alright, let's try that. Ooh, it really does help. It makes it look a lot better. So, alright. Well, let's try it, guys. Let's switch. Nice. It's gonna be a little bit much. There's gonna be a little. Well, actually, hold on. Back. The game was running a slight bit better before I did that. So. Ah, yes. I put as partial before. Now I remember. Alright. Now, hold on. What was that, Iskababa? Upscaling smooth. Where is it? Vertical sync. Didn't we just see a vertical sync on this list? Hold on. Scroll down. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Forces texture blur functionality to specify value. Cool. Allow exclusive full screen here. Okay. Okay. Nice. Back. Nice. How's that? Ooh, that looks tons better. Alright, now let's get into it. Yep, there we go. Now how is the game looks pretty good so far. Alright, how responsive is my mouse right now? Wait. I'm pretty sure I know where the damn little fella is hiding. I see you. Oink. Yeah, I better not try that again, huh, boy? How's it running on you guys? Is everything good? Alright, hold on. It's pretty much. Alright, go a little further. Alright. Now hold on. Something's rustling in the bushes there. I see it. Whoop. Yeah, I see you. Don't try it, asshole. Don't. Hey. You stop. Yeah. Nice shot. His brother is his little raptor brother is in there. And he about to get crucified. Ooh. I missed. Okay. So. Oh, I missed. Oh shit. No. Ah. I missed? No, not gonna miss this time. Nick shotted. Boink. Yeah. Nice. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Alright. Wait, what? There's something floating there. Oh, it's just a med kit. Alright. Alright. Got some arrows. Alright. So let's press on. Wait. I'm pretty sure where I'm about to end up is where a soldier was. Because I test played this before, so. And I don't really care how slow the game is. I kind of like it this way because it makes it just a tad bit easier. So, yep, this is the road. Are we about to see a soldier? Wait, what? Oh, it's just grass. Alright, now pull back that arrow. Let's take out this soldier precisely. Alright. Precision. Don't. Nice. Precision. That was good timing, too. That was a good. See, that was a clean shot, too. We're gonna have to clip that later. You guys know that, right? Alright. Nice. Got some arrows out of the deal. Now, hold on. There is a guy up top there. This may be worth. Alright, hold on. Creep a little closer so we can get a clean shot on him. A little closer. Now, let's pull this bow back. And get a little closer. Now, this is going to be a hard shot to make given our history in this. So, boink. Nice. That was clean. Alright, I gotta be careful because after this, at this part, there's gonna be a ton of guys coming after me. There are gonna be a ton of like enemies trying to stop me from getting out of here. So, all right, let's switch weapons. Hit. Pardon me, little Stegosaurus. It's nothing personal, but I just gotta get up to that mountain, please. All right, now up. There we go. Hey, Stay, how's it going? Oh, excuse me, little Ted. Hey, buddy. Hey. It's okay. Hey, Stay, how's it going? And no one, guys, Stegosauruses are actually friendly dinosaurs because doing my research, I realized they're herbivores. They're not. Stegosauruses are considered to be herbivore dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure, given my research from my recent, times. When I was in school, we researched about the dinosaurs. So, and we took classes on it. Why is my mouse all of a sudden not wanting to work? Like, what just happened? I lost control of my mouse for a moment there. Alright, move up. There you go. And there's our target. Let's get up there quickly. Oh, there's a pterodactyl up there. I wonder if we can get that. So, oh, I forgot. That's not the jump. There we go. There's our jump. And now zoom. Boink. I keep forgetting. I wonder if we can land a shot on a pterodactyl. But then again, it's probably not recommended to waste a bunch of our arrows. Oh wait, hold on. I can land that damn pterodactyl easy peasy. So wait. Oh, is that an enemy up there? I'm pretty sure. What is that? That's a bad guy. I'm pretty sure that's a bad guy. I'm pretty sure that's a bad guy. So it's moving its head like a bad guy. So sorry, buddy. It's nothing personal. Okay, aim for its head. I'm pretty sure that's a bad guy. So Ah! Yep. I was certain that was a bad guy, so. I made a good educated guess on that. I'm good. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing good, sweets. How are you? Well, come in. Now, hold on. This is going to be a time shot that I need a time right. Nice. Nice. That was a good time shot. Alright. Nice. Now, let me head up to this area up here, because this is where we get the pistol. So, this is exactly where we find the pistol. So, oh shit, don't you dare fall off the damn cliff. Hey! Why is my mouse acting up all of a sudden? Jesus. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure we just killed an enemy up here. Alright, there's the pistol. Now, we need to carefully grab that pistol. Alright, grab it. Then, leap of faith. Okay, we're gonna make it. Oh, damn, we missed. It's okay. Alright, that was a bad jump. That was bad on my part. I should have not done that. I made the same mistake before. So now, I think we've been... Damn, I need to learn to make more educated jumps on that equation, you know? Now, I'm almost 100% certain that there are bad guys that know we're here, so... That was like a very uneducated jump. And I'm doing great, Pegasus. I'm doing great, Steady. How are you, Stead Muffin? Welcome in. Well, you said you're good, so. Nice to see that you're doing good. Me said love you. Let's go back to our tomahawk. So, dude, up. There. It's gonna be very slow-mo in this game, guys, so you'll have to forgive me. So, this is the only way I can get the game to run, so you'll have to forgive me. Alright, let's get to that, now, wait. Okay. Let's carefully, oh shit, let's pause. Jump up. Let's jump up. Nice jump. Educated jumps are important, so now, wait for it. Okay, we made a good little leap there. Damn, that would have been terrible if had we not made a good clean jump. Now I'm pretty sure there's an enemy over there by the gate, so let's switch to the compound bow, because I see an enemy over there. I see him. He thinks I don't see him, so I see you. I see you. Oh. Da! Ooh. Oh, I missed. Not good. Not good. I'm just gonna lead myself off the cliff here, okay? It's okay. I lost the health points, no big deal. Alright, let's be sneaky. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll survive. Wait, oh. He looks like he's scouting around trying to find an enemy, so. Hey, buddy. Hey, bada. Wait. He's not dead, is he? Bad guy or good guy? I see you. You are not one with the grass. Oh. Okay, that's ammo. But that is not what I was looking for, so. Damn. Alright. Uh-oh, I think we're being shot at. I just heard Dude, what are you doing, mouse? You know, the one thing... Dude, no, not now, please. The one thing I hate about this game is the one thing I hate about the PS2 emulator itself is that the mouse likes to hey? The mouse likes to malfunction half the time, so. The mouse definitely likes to malfunction half the time, especially on a game like this. So I have to be very careful when hunting this game because the mouse likes to do that. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Right, hold on. The mouse really likes to mess around with my head. Wait. I'm pretty sure there's someone lurking around here. I wonder if it's because the mouse is not fully plugged in. Like, what is going on here? Why is it doing this? Is the mouse like... Hold on. Let's pause real quick. I need to ensure that the mouse is fully plugged in properly. So, hold on. Because if the mouse isn't fully plugged in, it'll have problems. So, where's the mouse? Hold on. I was having to check my cords to make sure they're fully plugged in. Alright, hold on. Secure. Just want to make sure the mouse was fully plugged in. There's a lot of times I tend to have issues with the mouse. So, okay, let's back to game, please. Alright, that's better. Yes, more responsive. That's better. Oh, what? Oh, right. I jumped because I hit the jump button. Oh. There's gonna be someone waiting for me by the entrance. Wait. We went the wrong way. Hey. Oh, I see you. Ambush this, brother. Ambush this. Ambush this, brother. Ambush this, brother. I think you would. Yeah. Yeah. Ambush that, buddy. Huh. Headshotted. Yeah. Now where's your friend? Jeez. Oh, there you are. Hello. Bonk. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Sure makes you think of your life choices, huh? Sure really makes you rethink your life choices, huh? What the? Now who's shooting me? Who is shooting me now? Are you shitting me? Dude, I do not have time for this. Headshots. Yeah, this is getting annoying. So I'm gonna full screen it against my better judgment because that's really getting on my nerves. Alright, so alright. There. I think the reason for the game I'm deciding to do that is because of the full screen getting interrupted. So, alright. Now we're gonna enter this stage 2. So, oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting the space bar is not the jump button. So, because whatever reason on the PS2 emulator I have here, it does that. So, alright, hold on. I am going to go to Tools, View. We're gonna full screen this against my better judgment because I'm not willing to do that whole song and dance about that because ugh. Ooh. Oh. Well, son of a bitch, the game's a lot more responsive now. Oh, it's because the game wasn't fully full screen. That's why. That's why it was borderless. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, little raptor. Alright, wait. Aim for his head. Aim for his head. Aim for his head. Headshots. Oh, poor brother. That's why it was so laggy. It was not full screened. I was wondering what that was about. It was on full screen borderless. That's why. I was so curious as to why. This just mirrors the thing. I was wondering like what the issue was. So is this all set now? Like what's going on here? Oh. That's a problem. Looks like the game itself stopped wanting to. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Skippers? Hold on. Skippers? Ah, Jesus. It's one thing after another, guys. Hold on. Game capture, screen capture. There we go. Alright, hold on. Now we in the clear. Hopefully. All right. Now let's hit resume game. All right. Lots to figure out, guys. Lots to figure out. All right. And now I think we have screen capture working. I think we're in the clear. So now let's fast forward a couple seconds. I need to make sure this is all set because I'm getting sick and tired of having to run shit. Right. Now, do we have success? Is crisis actually averted? Because, okay, how's that working on screen? Is it running better? Because I'm not going to sit here and run this back and forth. It's a little behind glitch, but nothing I can handle. There's a little bit of but nothing I can't handle. So, hold on. I want to make sure on the stream replay itself it's working properly. Ooh, that's not good. It's very, shifty. Alright, so hold on. Damn it. One thing after another. It's like, dude, give me my win. Jesus. Alright. It's like, what do you want from me, dude? Dude, I am really getting on. This game is really getting on my nerves in regard to trying to, get a half decent gameplay in. Hold on. So let's go to here. Let's go to specific window, capture full screen. Alright, properties. Hold on, what am I doing here? Title, match title window, otherwise find window of the same type. Window title must match. Alright, anything else? Capture cursor. Anti-cat. But limit capture frame rate. Does that do anything to benefit us? Allow transparency. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's try this. Alright, and luck. Because I'm getting really fed up at this point, so. Alright. This is beginning to get on my nerves. Any better? So I'm getting really sick and tired of this. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, let's just press on. Maybe if I'm lucky. Oh wait, that looks like a raptor dead ahead. Alright. There we go. The game looks actually a lot better now. So, cool. Wait. It is probably for the best. I stealth kill this little raptor over here. So. Pull that back. Pull that arrow back and kill the raptor while I still. Damn. Nice. That was clean, brother. Hold on. That's a pretty big raptor up there. Alright, hold on. Aim for its head. If I know Turok's skill, it's time to aim for its head. Oh, damn. Alright. Now that should have aimed directly at its head. Like, that should have been a headshot. Why it didn't go for the headshot, I don't know. Alright, let's just be super careful because now the raptors are angry. Alright, I should probably consider going for a pistol. Alright, pistol please. It is not recommended to go after them guys. Dude, why are you not grabbing pistol? Dude, can you grab a pistol please? Thank you. It's not recommended to fight them guys without pistols. Alright, dude. Alright. Turn. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, it's that thing. Alright. Stay back. Alright. I see him. Dude. If you're smart, you'll stay. Dude, you need to stay the. Come at me, boy. Yeah. Go ahead, call your own friend. Oh, he's. Hey. So you want to come to play too, huh? Boink. Is that hitch up? Dude, don't call your friend then. If you know it's good for you, you won't call your friends. Alright. Alright, back to stealth kill. For a better safety, man. Oh shit, no. Hold on. Let's try to aim for his head. Maybe if we're lucky, he won't come after us. Let's just aim for his head. Now, please, can you aim for his head, please? Aim for the head, aim for the head, aim for the head. Aim for the head. Boink. There. Necked. There, he got necked. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that another one hiding around that bush? Nah, it's just my imagination. Yeah, that's what I thought, homeboy. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. Are those waters poisonous? I'm pretty sure they are. Alright. Those waters look very poisonous. Maybe they're not. Let's enter them and see what happens. Nope. Ooh, Raptor be on the hunt. Unfortunately, he doesn't know that I too am on the hunt. Dunk. Yeah. What's the matter, tough guy? He doesn't even realize. Smell your own blood, buddy. And then, of course, eat your heart out. Yeah. Yeah. that was good arrow shots. He got shot twice. Now hold on. Any more raptors around this area? Alright. Look around, turn. Carefully turn around because you never know. Them damn raptors, they're unpredictable. I hate how freaking unresponsive the game is to my said mouse. It's like, dude, I had turned the settings up so high in regard to mouse sensitivity, and yet the game does not want to recognize that. It's like, dude. Alright, so how do I even begin? So I think the next time I play the game, I'm gonna have to really start thinking about turning up the mouse sensitivity. So, alright, let's turn this around the corner, dude. This is one of the things I hate about this particular game is the audacity of the mouse sensitivity being shit. So, and this is why I don't really stream first-person shooter games via Ps2 emulator, because I usually have to use a game controller, because if I don't, this is what I have to worry about. So alright. The mouse sensitivity has never been on my side. Boink. Alright. Alright, now let's boink across again. Oh, there's no need. Hold on. There might be troops lying around. Hobbling around. There's something over there. What is that? Let's hold on. Ooh. Okay. Nope. No. Looks like. Oh, what is that? What is that? That looks like arrows. Pretty sure those are need tech bow. Oh, those are tech arrows. Yeah, those are tech arrows, and that looks like a scouting team. One of dinosaur descent. So let me just quickly snipe this guy like Wesley Snipes style. Nope. No cigar. I think we may have alerted him more or less. Alright, try again. Dude, why are you aiming for him? Seriously? There we go. Bro, what? You should, dude, fall. Fall to the ground. That's really it. Is he dead? No, he's still running. Dude, you need to seriously do that. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to make a full confrontation with this guy, so. Leap of faith. I swear to God, I was about to say I better make that damn jump. Alright. This town is not big enough for the both of us. Now, buddy, you need to die. Why is he not dying? He should have died the first time I shot him. Wait. Was I just shooting a decoy? Like, what's going on here? I was shooting a decoy. It's just a sign. It's not even like anything. Oh, that is not a decoy. That's an actual enemy. So hold on. I'm pretty sure that's an actual enemy. Alright, swoop this side a little bit. Doink. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Figured that was an enemy. So good. Nice. Now swooped. Collect and then boink. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Stealth. Awesome. Ain't nothing better than stealth killing, guys. Unfortunately, this is not your average stealthy game, so hold on, stop. Alright, wait. Arrows. Health looks good. So, hold on, let me look to my backside in case I'm being chased or followed. Alright. Dude. Okay, I need to invest in BuyMeACoffee. Wait, is that a raptor? Is the raptor alive? If that's a raptor. Let's just head down. Oh. I don't think that's a raptor. I think that's a dead native. Let's hold on. Yeah, that looks to be a dead native. Or a carcass, no less. So, alright. There's ammunition. Yeah, that's a dead carcass. So something tells me something very, very evil is lurking in here. What's the crouch button again? Huh? Hold on. There's the crouch button. Hey, bud. So, I'm so sleepy. I just wanted to say hi, bud. I'm going live. Gonna sleep soon. Cool. It's awesome, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I have to save my friend over there. Hold on, I'm pretty sure that these dinosaurs are going after other natives. Bro, where are they? They're hurting other natives. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, those are gators. Hold on. Where the? Is up where? Where are you? I'm pretty sure. Let's go around this corner. Kill the gator. Kill the gator. Kill the gator. Kill the Damn it. Die, gators. Gators, I do not have time for you. Alright. No. Dude. Get the fuck to the way. Damn it. Okay, you know what? I do not have time for you. I need to go save my friend. Let's kill this gator quickly before. No. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Hold on, Ben. Jesus, I don't have time for this. Let me see if I can get the... You leave him alone, dude. What's the matter? Alright, hold on. Damn it. Get up there, dude. What are you doing? Jesus. Alright, get up there. Teach these guys a lesson. Dude. Run out of this. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright. Just make amends for their stupidity. Uh, sorry, old friend. Alright, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, looks like they killed the guy. Looks like they killed our friend horribly. He's over here somewhere. Alright. Damn. Ah, that's an. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find my way around here. Alright. So. Jesus. Oh, that's a lot of bad guy. And. Alright, let's kill those. Let's kill those gators before they become a problem. Alright. Kill the gators before they become a problem. There. Now let's kill the gator before it becomes a problem. Hey. Yeah. You stay in your lane, brother. And now we got another gator trying to get to shore. Hold on. Where is he? Swooping around here somewhere. Yep. Big shot. Hey. There. That solves that problem. Now, where's our next location? Looks like we have to get up there somehow. Okay, hold on. Is there any way to save game? I don't think there's any way to save game. We have to resume until we get to our next checkpoint, so. That's the worst part of the ordeal of this game is that you can't really get to the next spot until you, like, you know. So where are we gonna go? Jesus Christ. Alright. As much as I love this game, I love it. I really hate how the fucking mouse's response time is horrible. So. Alright, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm gonna stop playing and then I'm gonna take the moment to. Oh, the vines. That's right. I remember now. I have to climb those vines. I remember now. I have to climb those vines. Hold on. Dude. Up. Dude, why are you not? Dude, why? Oh, why am I in the water all of a sudden? And why am I not going above water? Like, why is this? I really hope I do not have a breath meter in this case now because I shouldn't. Because it literally just took me in the water, no less. So, it's not my fault. It's not my fault in this case scenario. Let me get to my checkpoint. Let me get to the checkpoint before I start deciding whether or not I want to lose my head. Dude, up. Dude. Thank you. Jesus. Those are just med kits, no less. Alright, let's switch. Let's switch to a more stealthier kill. That'll be my luck if. Oh. Right, be careful. Ambushes are regular in this area. So, right. Approach with extreme caution. Played enough Turok games to know how this works. Alright, hold on. Now let's jump down. I'm pretty sure there's going to be hostiles in this area. So, I'm pretty 100% sure. So let me get up there. Jump. Alright. That's the first one. Dunk. Alright. Oh shit, no. Really? What the f? Baboon, you baboon mother Raptors. Alright, hold on. Oh, I should have known. Baboon Guardians. Alright. Let's see, swipe right. Swipe. Uh-huh. Alright. Jesus. Gotta get that med kick. Gotta get shit. Get to the med kit, dude. That's not fair. Ah, well. That sucked. That really did suck. Damn, why would they even put those monkeys there? Like, why? Alright, so where did we last leave off? So we left off here, so I'm gonna leave that as is. We are gonna close game, we are gonna exit and save state. Alright guys, and the last thing we're gonna do is we are gonna first switch our control settings to the diagnostic settings that we had for RE4 config. We're gonna apply profile, yes. And then we're gonna go to control to make sure everything's all set. Yep. This is the stuff I had ready for our RE game, and hopefully, if anything, the RE game runs better than your. I'm gonna say delete and boot. So. Alright. Now we're talking. Alright. Now let's hit this. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Let's go to. Alright. View. Let's go to full screen. Thank you. No. I was about to say. Resume gameplays. Hold on. Let me just. Bruh. Alright. Now this game RE4 runs tons better on the Ps2 mirror than the Turok game. So unfortunately the Turok game may not be something we play because of that, so I'm pretty sure the Turok game is something we don't. Okay, so yeah, it's clear that the Turok Evolution game sucks for frame rate. So I will make it up to you guys by playing Turok Rage Wars. I'm pretty certain that Turok Evolution is a game that is not meant to be played on the computer regardless, unless you get the PC version. But okay, so it's okay. We didn't really mean. All right, let's just go back to. Let's just go back to 60 FPS, please. Okay, it has come to my attention. Hold on, I just realized. Okay, hold on, hold the fuck, dude. That really pisses me off when I can't get a simple game like. Hold on, specific window. Specific window. You motherfucker. Alright, hold on. What in Davy Jones' locker, dude? Is evil. There you go. Let's try this again. You're an ass. Alright, let's just close game. Let's reset this. There we go. Hold on. Is the game running the? Hold on. I need to make sure that we have the desktop IO on as well. Game capture IO is on. Alright, let's run. Let's just hit resume game, please. I'm always having to make sure everything's like. So. Alright. How's game looking? Alright. Everything looks substantially okay. Alright. There we go. And I'm gonna try to play it with the keyboard controls. If I need to, I will go ahead and play it with controller, emulation controller, which I fucking hate doing. But we'll get into it if that's what's necessary. Alright.
Resident Evil 4.
There. Alright. How's the game rain? Is it rain better than like it's raining very good, so
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation.
this is just me, or did I just have that perfectly running and now all of a sudden, boom, does not my run is perfect. Hold on, settings. Ugh. Can't they give me at least a little bit of break? So hold on, now we're going back to where we initially set it. Assholes. Alright. Back.
Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Alright, so this looks like a hard deal game. So Turok.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
Alright, so okay, so it's official. That's way too much. It's way too much FPS. So let me just. Maybe we should lower that to about maybe. I think 120. 150. Why not? Let's give it 150.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of this stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
I kind of like how this is. This is so funny. I don't even care. These guys are funny. He's gonna come out to take a piss.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was
He's
abducted.
taking a leak. Look at him. He's
That's
getting
the
out.
ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
He's taking a leak. Look at him. Look at him. He's pissing.
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden.
Bro, just zip up your pants, please. It's good they didn't show me.
Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
This is gonna happen. We don't even know. Nice. Now, hopefully this game runs perfectly. Looks to be running better than the Steam version, so this is nice. I have zero regrets about this. So, perfect. Nice bridge. Las Plagas.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Pardon.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Nope, he did not. Leon pleads innocence on this equation.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
So
Good.
basically,
Talk to you
what,
later.
so
Leon.
basically what Leon's saying is they picked the wrong guy. Okay, so basically, America. You picked the wrong America. Alright, great. That's horrible. That's a horrible. Okay, hold on. Now, Pistola. Oh damn, it's still kind of glitchy. So hold on. Hold on. Let's see settings. Alright, let's see. Let's put it at full FPS capability and see if that helps. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, now it's at boink pistol. Pistola. Ooh, it's still very laggy. Like, what's going on here? The intro it looked fine. Wee. So maybe I have to do something about this, you know. Alright, Jesus. I think I'm better off with the Steam version at this point. But maybe if I'm lucky, I can actually get this thing to run with precision. Slow-mo speed, optimal frame pacing, synchronized EEG threads, less input latency, but increases system requirements. Fine. There we go. Nice. Boink, boink. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking. Ah. Damn it, I do not like this. So it's at the point where I'm thinking, okay, maybe we are better off with the Steam version. So, you'll notice that the Steam version runs 10 times better than this. So it's been debunked. The PS2 version is actually worse than the Steam version they have going right now. So, alright, debunked. I knew that going to PS2 emulator was a bad idea. Actually, while we're there, let me run back and see if there's any improvement in the first place. Yeah, it doesn't look any better. Alright, hold on. It does not look any better. So, I'm thinking... Yep, I'm definitely thinking what everyone else is thinking. Screw the PS2 emulator. But then again, there are other PS2 games that run 10 times better than these two. So, okay, so it's been decided. These two games